Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Antiheroes Anonymous, or welcome for the first time if it's your first time joining us. I'm Ethan, and I'm the Dungeon Master for the show, and the players are...
Oh, I'm first!
You are first.
I'm Kay. I play Harmony, who is a wild magic sorcerer tiefling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm George. I'm Nazria Greyhill, a barbarian warrior.
Dwarf.
Yeah. Something.
I'm Zach, and I play Hunter the Warhorse Fighter.
And normally we'd have a fourth player. During the regular weekly game, it'd be Thaddeus, played by Nick, but for this short interlude into White Plume Mountain, he's playing Vriz, who's sort of a recurring character in the main story.
Mm-hmm.
So, we stream every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific Time, then post those episodes to YouTube the following Wednesday. Throughout the show, we use a variety of custom items, races. In this case, if Vriz were here, he's a Ratfolk, which is a race that we found on the DM's Guild, and there's a link to that on the YouTube video description. And even a custom wild magic table for our resident wild magic sorcerer. So if you're interested in any of that and you're following along in chat, you can type !custom, and that'll activate our bot to bring you up links in the Twitch chat so that you can find those. Or if you're watching on YouTube, all of the links are in the description. Music comes from BattleBards and TabletopAudio.com, so if you like any of that, that's where you can go to check it out. Then you can follow us on Twitter at Antiheroes which is also somewhere at the bottom of the screen right there. Follow us on Twitter to find out what's going on with us, when we have to randomly cancel last minute, or things like that. That all gets tweeted out. Or you can send us questions and comments there, and we're happy to see those or respond to you. Then, if you're watching us on Twitch, you can also type !welcome into the chat to get a recap of all the things that have happened in the story. There's almost like a mini wiki in there that's fantastic. And other than that, enjoy the show, share with your friends, come back for more, all of that jazz. Last final announcement that I just noticed here at the end of my list, actually. Our show will be going on a brief hiatus from June 26th through July 17th because lives are busy. And I need some time to get ready for getting back into the main story because I have big stuff planned for our 4th season of the show. Yeah, and that's a good time to catch up on our past episodes in the archives, if you're interested in that, on YouTube. So, without further ado, we'll get into a quick recap and get into White Plume Mountain. The party got a tip from Kay, a vampire that they are acquainted with, that their nemesis group, the Eyes of the World, were seeking 3 legendary weapons that were said to be hidden in White Plume Mountain. The weapons being Whelm, Wave, and Black Razor. Upon arriving there, the party encountered a Sphinx who challenged them with riddles. They made their way through a passageway that was too hot to travel through. They encountered a group of ghouls who burst from the very walls themselves, and we ended in a room that is a frictionless hallway lined with spiked pit traps. So I'll go ahead and read the description of that room one more time, and then we'll pick up right there. Because you guys had tried a few things, and we're going to try a few more things to try and get across. Let's see. So the path to the west is broken by a sizable gap. A gap of about 5 feet. It's about 5 feet wide. Then you can see a glint of metal at the bottom of the opening, and a further inspection revealed that that glint of metal was these spikes that lined the walls and floor. The floor beyond this area has a silvery sheen. In the distance, beyond that floor, you can see another hole, and beyond that is a patch of floor that adjoins the western wall. So essentially, it's a corridor that stretches about, I want to say, 40 feet. And there's pit traps on either side of it, very obvious pit traps. Yeah, 40 feet in between the traps. And then there's about 10 feet on either side of the traps. Yes, and so that's the room you find yourself in. And you had discovered last week that the floor of the area in between the 2 pit traps was completely frictionless. So that's where we're picking up.
So I had just tried to jump across, and impaled myself.
Yes.
But you pulled me back out of
Pulled
the
you
pit,
back.
and we're still out of options.
And so now we unravel the grappling hook from her waist.
Chill,
And
boy.
bark. They try and bark a lot, like a
That'll
little
work.
dog.
Yep.
Make a bunch of noise.
Mm-hmm.
Try and throw the grappling hook and hook it to the other side in the other room past this one on the corner. And then see if we can't tie it off somewhere on this side and then...
One thing I did fail at last week is actually there is a door around the corner. So basically, you guys came down a stairway into this room, and the room essentially is mirrored across the other side.
Yeah.
But there's actually a door on that side, so you wouldn't have anything to necessarily throw a grappling hook around the corner.
Okay. Well, that didn't work then.
I thought you were going to use your pythons and try to climb
Yeah, I
over
said that was going
across.
to take like, what, hours or something?
I mean, at least an hour.
I mean, what other options do we have? None of my magic works.
Yeah, I think that might be the only thing we can do. How far can you throw people?
Depends on your strength. I think.
We're very strong.
We're very strong.
Oh,
If we
dear.
work together, we can.
Well, we could throw at least a couple people.
Yeah, at least.
Do the spikes go all the way up to the very tip of the walls and the little pits? Or is there like a flat spot and then spikes?
It's pretty much all the way up to the top, but there's maybe a little bit of a gap.
Alright.
Can we see clearly what
Yeah.
the spikes are?
Mm-hmm. These pit traps are very obvious, which is a little bit disconcerting.
Alright, I'm gonna take one other, like, walk around and, like, investigate if there's any hidden things.
Okay, roll an investigation.
Okay. Like, it's like a button or something. Because some people will have to cross this way, I'm guessing, and maybe there's a hidden thing.
That is so smart.
I didn't roll very well. I got an 8.
You take maybe about 2 minutes to just sort of feel up all the walls in this area, and from what you can tell, they're mostly. It feels like they've been carved out of this mountain.
Did Vriz help me?
No, Vriz is sort of like flipping through his spellbook.
Okay.
But you don't find anything. And in fact, Vriz actually does have a suggestion, which Nick asked me to bring up.
Okay.
I just need to look at the spell. He says, well, hey, I've got a spell. Could work. Yeah, so I can make a floating disc. And the disc can hold up to 500 pounds. And then I can make that disc move across the room.
I thought everything gets dispelled when it enters the room now.
Well, I mean, there's a chance that it's specific types of magic, you know?
Wait, can you
Well,
not use magic right now?
Well, I can, but the thing is, like,
What?
I tried to dimension door from here to the other side, and it didn't work.
what type of
Remember, I
magic?
tried to take you with me.
Oh
It
yeah.
didn't work.
What type of magic is the disc thing?
It is conjuration magic.
Did you try any conjuration magic? Is fly also
Don't
conjuration
fucking
or
know.
anything like that?
Yeah, dimension door was conjuration.
So
and
then
it
that
didn't
wouldn't
work.
work. If it's separated by schools, then it's the same school.
Probably.
I love the enthusiasm.
We can still try it though.
Well, should I go ahead and cast this?
I mean,
Or-
no, save your spell slots.
Metagaming is if he's only gonna help.
Well, I can cast it
anyone,
as a ritual, so it's not gonna take my energy. I just have to sit down here for 10 minutes and take
Well,
some time.
why don't you do that then?
you do that, and then I'll start hammering away on the wall.
Okay.
Sitting-
You get probably 2 or 3 in there, so you're
Yeah.
like out over the spike traps at
Okay.
this point. I need to do something quick.
So how does it work with wizards? They do a ritual and they use a spell slot.
I don't know.
Some spells can
Not
be
all
cast
spells
as
can
a
be cast
ritual.
as rituals.
Alright. But then if it is casted as a ritual, then it doesn't consume a spell slot.
Mhm.
So, okay.
Yeah, but it just takes like twice as long.
Sure.
It takes
5
10
times
minutes,
as long?
10 minutes more than whatever the casting time
10
says.
minutes.
So the casting time for this one is 1 action. So if you cast it as a ritual, that's
It takes
6
10
seconds plus 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
essentially 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
So he goes ahead and he sets out all of his ritual components and begins incanting words, and you slowly see a disc of energy begin to form in the air, and then finally he drops a drop of mercury into the center of it, and it solidifies into a solid silver disc, and it's just floating in place
In the room.
in the room.
I feel like as soon as it goes into the frictionless area, it's going to vanish. So
How big
you
is
should
the
send
disc?
it in there first and then
Okay.
bring it back.
Can he control it?
So here's the one problem. I can control it, but I have to be within 20 feet of it, and this room is 40 feet across.
Well, can you just move it into the frictionless area?
Yeah.
See if it disappears. If it doesn't, bring it back. We can
Like-
get on it.
Waves his casting implement, and it slowly moves into the room over about 20 feet and then stops.
It's inside the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good enough for me.
Can we all fit on it? Or are we gonna have
What's
to take
the,
like?
Does that show the diameter? of it?
It is. Let's see. Oh, actually, hold on. I take that back. As it goes out over the spike pit, it begins to drop a little bit as it gets over the spike pit, and then he like pulls it back. So it's going to need a solid surface to pass over before it can go.
What do you mean a solid surface?
So like as it tried to pass over the spike pit,
Uh-huh.
It was
started
going down,
downward
like-
because it hovers about 3 feet above the ground.
So it's gonna
What,
hover.
what's the diameter of it?
It is. I'm looking at that. Hold on. 3 feet in diameter and
Ooh,
1 inch
that's
thick.
Really small.
Will it hold the weight of someone?
Well,
So
only one way to
500
find
pounds.
out, and Vriz climbs up on top of it. Seems to.
Well, why don't you see if you can make it across?
All right, it's worth a shot. And he just slowly begin. Well,
And I learned to lean to Hunter and I say, you should probably keep going with those pythons.
he slowly begins to make his way across, and then he gets to the spike pit again, and it just starts to droop down, and he pulls it back again. No, I'm not going to be able to make it over that spike pit.
Unless you can go fast enough. And then
Well, no, you can't like go down and then go back up.
Well,
you could.
I don't think so. Let me double check.
He wouldn't be able to fly back up, though. I think is the problem.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right.
He could go into
Well,
the
if you
pit,
just
but
go
he wouldn't
fast
go.
enough, then it would just a little bit, right? It would just
No,
bounce
it's
down
like
a
the
little bit.
locomotion stops as it gets over the pit, and then it starts to go down. Like
So it has to like.
it can't travel unless it's over a surface that is
weird.
like 3 feet below.
Okay.
If I'm reading this right.
Well,
surface?
wait. Well, I can create. Oh, but I can only create one bridge. That was the problem from before. I
This room is all about fantasy physics.
Because I had enough juice in my necklace to be able to cast either creation or fabricate. And we say the pits were 5 feet across,
Mhm.
so I could make a bridge out of.
I thought you tried creation magic already.
Nope.
No.
It was
It's
discussed.
illusion.
We didn't talk about it.
It's illusion magic. It's not.
What is the size of the area you can affect with fabricate?
Oh, I was talking about creation. Fabricate is 10-foot cube.
So yeah, you'd have to pick one pit or the other.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Hmm.
well, what if I create
Well, if you-
like what if I create like a bridge and not like
Just really.
or
long.
fabricate a long
Yeah. Can
6-foot bridge and lay it on top,
can
and
you-
then we can move
Well,
it.
hang on. Can you unfold the dimensions of the cube? So
No,
instead
well,
of,
No.
instead of a
Fabricate
it has
says-
to fit within.
It
like,
says
the
8
can't, like-
connected 5-foot cubes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you can make a 40-foot long bridge.
And the area you need to cross is 40 feet.
Do it.
Bing, bing, bing.
I could do that.
Yeah. And
But
then,
I need to use raw materials that I have. And if I use if
you
I'm
need raw
working with
materials-
stone, then it's it can be only a single 5-foot cube. Or I would imagine 4 5-foot cubes. Or 4
Let me look at this stuff.
cubes. I don't know if that makes sense.
so
I want
you
you to
can
use
said you
Because
can unfold
fabricate,
That's a good
I
stone.
need to have materials to change into something.
Can
And
you
if it's
use the
stone, it's less. Yes, I can.
in the
But I can't.
What
Stone
if it's like bone?
is smaller than.
Can we just bring those corpses up from below and
I mean, I'd need a bridge. I need to have enough raw materials to make it, I think. So, hemp or. Like, do we have any cloaks or something in the bag of holding? You can make like a rope bridge out of?
I mean technically we have spare clothes and stuff.
Would that work?
Not that volume. If it's 1-to-1, we don't have that exact.
I don't know if
volume,
it has to be
but-
1-to-1. Maybe it does.
The problem is that you're not going to change the qualities of the material.
Exactly.
So like it's still going to be flimsy cloth, even if you change its shape.
Okay. But like it says, you can use hemp to make a rope. I need wood. Is what I need.
Well, okay. Here's what we can do. If you fabricate me a bridge over this first spike pit, I can get all the way across to the second spike pit. That's only 5 feet. I can jump across. Then we've got someone on the other side. That's got to be helpful, right?
Yeah.
Well, but
And then as long as you're within 20 feet of where someone can jump on and jump off of the disc, then that would work.
we can't set foot on the frictionless part.
Well, we can have things resting on the solid side and on the frictionless side. So
Wait, I'm sorry. So I don't think I understood your plan then.
So if you do it like this, where you have like half on this friction surface, you have
Mhm.
half on our side,
Mhm.
half over the pit, not half, but some on our side, some
Mhm, mhm.
and some here, and then he just has the disc and he just jumps off, and then he can send the disc back and forth and shuttle people.
But he can't jump off the disc on the frictionless surface.
He's jumping off the disc,
Yes.
not off the surface.
Yeah, jump off the disc onto the surface with friction on the other side.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then, is that going to be? Because you have to be within
Yeah, but
20
that's
feet
Yeah,
of
within
it?
20 feet of my disc. So
so that's halfway across to the middle of the frictionless surface, right?
Which would mean I still need
Which-
to make something at
So as
least
long as you cover the first 20,
15
then you
feet.
can cover the last 20.
20 feet long. Can
Right?
I make something stone 20 feet long?
you can make something 5 feet long. So,
Right.
5 feet long?
well, like a 5 foot.
Well,
cube.
because the rules say 5-foot cube, or for not stone.
So like its
Can you
biggest
make...
dimension can be no bigger than 5 feet.
Hmm.
Is a good way to put it. So like you can't make an unfolding stone ladder.
So-
that fits in.
Can we make something that'll interlock that's like stone plates like this, so you can just lock them together?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
a-
what if we got like a
like
stone
jigsaw?
cube and then we smashed it up and like made a trail.
That's
Could we like engineer like an interlocking stone plate thing that would like bridge the gap?
Fabricate might say something about
How intricate you could be. Hunter pulls out his tools excitedly. I can do it.
You know what? It doesn't say, from what I can tell, that you can't make things with like hinges and stuff.
Well, if the rule for the large, creating a large or smaller object, which is the 10-foot cube or 8 connected 5-foot cubes, can't we just cut that in half
Yeah, it just
for the
says
medium one?
it says it's shorter.
A single 5-foot cube or
Oh,
half of the distance
You mean like
of a long thing?
however many 1 foot cubes can fit into a 5 foot cube?
Sure.
Is that where you're going?
I mean,
with
I don't know if do 8 5-foot cubes fit into a 10-foot cube. Is that how the math works?
Do 8 5-foot cubes fit into a 10-foot? Well, I need a volume here. Give me
that?
Yeah,
So
one.
it'd be 5 by 5 by 5, right?
And then you
So
slice
that's
it off.
125 1 foot cubes.
No.
So-
right?
I'm trying to reduce the large rules by half for the medium rules with stone. So if it's let's say if I can make something 40 feet long out of like trees, then I can make something 20 foot long out of stone.
well, no, because medium means a 5 foot cube.
I know.
So it would
But
have to be.
I know, but the rule for large says 10-foot cube, or you can make it long because that area, that volume is
So,
being dispersed.
What I
in
was
different-
thinking is that just to make
shape.
it simple, if it's a 5 by 5, then you do 5 5 1 5 5 1 5 5. You do that 5 times. And you have 5 stacks of a 1 foot thick 5 by 5 square, right? And then you can just
Like little
Like,
You know what? Hunter's
Let's-
smart enough. I'll allow it, but Harmony has to make an intelligence check.
and I will.
Kay needs to make an intelligence check on this one. Like, what's happening?
The spell doesn't say you can't do that, so I will
So-
say yes.
So basically,
So think
something
of,
that
like-
we can unfold with hinges.
Yeah, you can either unfold it, or Hunter can like kind of chisel something away and build something that'll like stake it in the ground or sturdy it.
Okay. So Harmony, go ahead and make an intelligence check
Okay.
if this is what you want to
And
do.
I'm helping so much.
It would help, but it's probably just be like a -2.
Also, apparently, Tides of Chaos is activated.
It is. That's true.
Okay.
But you're in the no magic room.
No, I'm.
It's not no magic.
It's not the no magic room.
All right. Well,
I should probably back out of the area anyway, just in case. if I'm going to cast it, because it's going to be something that we can. Or
Well,
do you want me to cast it right on that?
You might want
area.
them to back up because you need to be in the area where you're affecting material.
Right. Because I need to.
So Vriz steps out of the room slowly.
Yeah, back up. Back up. I mean, I have to do an intelligence check
So
first.
Harmony
Right?
has like a magic hiccup, and Hunter is like, nope. He's like, just like walks up the room. I'll be back when you're done.
Wait, I need to.
Yeah.
I need to mark off this
As I'm leaving, I'm like, don't get any shorter.
6 charges.
I know she gets shorter, but it's non-canonical. No.
No.
First, intelligence check first.
Mm-hmm. You can take advantage from Hunter's help because
Okay.
he probably spent about 5 minutes explaining it to you.
Okay. It's not great. Just straight intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
15.
15. That's enough.
Okay. And then.
With Hunter's explanation, so you're making it hinged, so it's basically 5 1-foot things that unhinge, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that will go up to a foot. It will go up
25.
to 25 feet.
Yep.
So what happens with wild magic?
16. It's actually a good one.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Your fabricate is double. A bridge.
Harmony had a few like scrapes and scratches from when she fell in the spike pits, and you guys watch as those stitch back up and her flesh just becomes new and refreshed.
Well,
Wow.
it's every 6 seconds.
Yeah, so over a little bit of time.
Okay.
5 hit points for the next
So
minute.
does the creation magic work?
So can I just give myself full of hit points and call it good?
Yeah.
Because I'll get 5 times a minute.
Can I like rub my
5
arm?
times 10, so 50.
Yeah.
Total.
Can I like rub my arm against it and take some of the extra?
The magic
Nope.
does take hold, and where you're targeting like the stone block at the very edge of the pit.
Yes.
Okay. Basically, you can see a series of stone hinges appear there, and now you can like unfold it and you toss it out over across the pit, and it goes about 25 feet over the frictionless surface. Then Vriz immediately like goes out onto that and sets up his disc, ready to ferry you guys across the rest of the way.
Okay.
Yay!
Awesome. Good job.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take my things out.
Okay.
And,
Yeah,
then I'll
that
cross.
took way too long to get past that one trap. However long we spent last time and an extra 25
Long time.
minutes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
Okay. Then after that, you are presented with basically a 20-foot wide, 10-foot. I don't know. It's like a 10-foot by 20-foot area, just like you were standing in before.
Hold on. Is that bridge heavy? So maybe we want to take it with us because I just
Well,
made
it's,
it.
it's sort of like anchored in because it's fabricated. It's not created.
Oh.
So it's like you take the materials that are there
And it's
and
just stuck to
shape
the
them.
thing.
So it's
okay.
yeah, it's stuck in place.
Never mind then.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
But it would have been pretty heavy.
Right. Yeah.
And then there's a door that seems to be leading northward.
Is my speed still down?
No, you're out of the water at this point.
Okay. I don't know why. I was like, wait, why is I have 20? Okay. So where are we?
There is a door leading northward.
Go ahead, Nazria, open the door.
Alright. Nazir, without a care, throws open the door.
Okay. You see before you a 10-foot by 10-foot area, and then there's a corridor that seems to stretch off to your left. But you, just looking the direction you're looking, you can't quite see where it goes to. You'd have to get in the corridor.
Can I make a perception check? Or an
Peek around the
investigation?
corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Or just see like the room if there's anything weird.
Is it light or dark?
It's dark. This entire place has been dark, so you've got your torch, right?
Yep, light my torch back up then.
I got my dwarf eyes. Okay. Ooh!
Ooh.
20 unnatural.
Okay. You look out into the corridor, and it's sort of like a rough-hewn stone corridor, 10 feet by 10 feet or so. It's not like perfectly square. It's got circular edges and things like that. And it goes about 40 feet total before it turns left and right.
So
That's
the
all you can see.
left passage turns left and right again.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one passage, right? First thing?
Yeah. So you go a little to the north and a little to the north, east, south, west, a little to the west. And then there's another passage that splits north and south again, essentially.
Okay.
Which way have we've been traveling until now?
For the most part, west. This pathway was the westward branching path.
But which way, Hunter?
Hunter rolls a dice in his head. And picks left.
Okay. So you
Harmony
make
goes
your
right.
way
No, I'm kidding.
a little to the north, a little to the west, to the hallway split.
So you said north is right?
Yeah, north is right,
Okay, so
south is left.
south one then.
And as you get up to the actual T and look both directions, you can see that both ends of the hallway culminate in a door that seems to be closed.
Well, do we want to look if both ends of the hallway end in a door? Does one person want to check in one and one person want to check in the other? Like quietly. You can stay here
Sure, I'll stay here.
because you're loud.
Which door do you want to go check out, north or south?
I'll check out the north one.
Okay.
I'll check out the second
The door itself is a heavy oak door that seems to be bound with iron hinges and things like that. And as you go to try and push it open, it is swollen shut. So go ahead and make a, from the sheer moisture in this area, because to remind you guys, you're inside sort of like an active volcanic geyser. So it's like extremely, it's hot like a sauna in here, and there's just steam everywhere pretty much for the most part. So yes, make a strength athletics check,
Oh,
which I know Nazria is very good at.
she's very good at that. She's got a +9. Oh, and she needs it because she got a 12.
Wow.
12 total?
Yeah.
Push as you might, you can't open the door.
No. Oh, can I try again?
Do you need to call Hunter?
That probably takes
No.
you about 2 minutes of just pushing at it, but then
In the meantime, Hunter's like, having trouble over there, little one?
No.
And
if you want to go
Don't
help
say
her,
it.
he's
you
gonna
can try.
walk over and try and do it.
I'm gonna be like, no. If you open it, I'm gonna
Is
say I
Nazria
loosened it
helping
for
or,
you.
or just letting him do it?
She wouldn't help me.
She wouldn't help.
Okay.
Tested
Cross
strength,
your
and I got 22.
22.
Oh!
Door slides
I
open.
loosened it up for
And I'm
you.
like,
I did all the work. You just did the last push. I nearly had
And I'm
it.
going to walk back a little bit, let her get in front of like, oh yeah, if you have any pickle jars you can open too.
Okay.
Rage!
The room you see in there as the door opens up is an interesting one. It's probably about 20 feet by 30 feet or so, this rectangular room. And immediately in front of you, there is a fantastic sight. Water not only flows through this room, it floats.
Wait, what?
Yes, hold on. Entering a hole in the western wall 2 feet off the floor is a stream seemingly suspended in midair. It flows out of one hole near the northeast corner, and then it flows out of another hole near the northeast corner. The water is about 3 feet deep, and you can even see a few little blind cave fish being carried along swiftly by the current.
So what do you mean floats?
It's
So
like,
there's a stream in this room that runs through the room. It cuts the room in half, and the stream itself is
hovering in midair.
I think about 5 feet off the ground.
A tube of
So what's
water.
under the... Is it like 5 feet of water?
Hold on just a second.
Or it's up there?
The stream is... It's like a hemispherical cross-section, basically, where it flows through the room into these 6 foot in diameter entrance and exit holes that it flows through. Let's see. Yeah, I can't find anything that says how deep it is, but... Oh wait, it said it was about 3 feet deep. Yeah, and then it's about 3 feet off the floor, I think.
So it's at sort of eye level with us then?
Mhm.
Oh, weird.
So
And then as you sort of step into the room a little bit, you look to your left and your right, and you see 6 kayaks, 3 on either side of the door.
fun!
She didn't need water.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at the south door.
Do you want to try and open it?
Yeah.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Is it also swollen?
Yeah, it's
like
also
hers?
swollen shut with this intense moisture. It's just basically like the door was not considered, the moisture was not considered when this door was designed. And it
Hunter
is
stops the
thoroughly
poor
swollen
workmanship.
shut.
16.
16, you jiggle at it for a minute and push and push and throw it open.
Quietly.
Yeah.
Athletics is one of my proficiencies.
Is it?
Little do you know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now, what you see before
Outlander
you is another fantastical sight.
The weakest.
No, weak.
All right, Harmony, you
Yes.
are looking out and down into an absolutely enormous chamber defined by terraced steps that ring the entire area and descend down towards a central enclosure. A few feet south of the door, so in front of you, water laps at the edge of the stone floor. Looking to the side, you can see that the ring of the terrace that lies beyond it is a 10-foot deep ring of water held in by a nearly transparent wall. Another of these watery steps in the terrace is somewhat lower than the first. At the level in between these two aquariums, however, the terrace steps are dry, but the area is still enclosed by a glassy wall like the others. And at this point, I will give you your handout from the original adventure. I'll show the screen first.
Is that this room?
Yes. And this is the room that you come into.
Ooh.
You also immediately notice a number of creatures in the water beginning to make their way towards your area of the aquarium.
I'm gonna close the door and run down the hall to the others.
Do you want to show the rest of everyone?
I am trying.
That is freaky.
I'll just start running back down the hall. Guys!
We've got the scorpion level.
So,
And you couldn't necessarily make out what all of the creatures were, but you saw a lot of movement the second you opened the door. Especially since it's dark, you weren't sure what they were, and some of them were in the water. So.
Oh, I've got dark vision.
Oh, I like the lobster room.
So I just shut the door.
Yep.
Go running back down the hall.
Door's closed.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
Good old lobsters.
Monsters.
Okay.
So, there looked like there were kind of dangerous things in that room.
Alright.
Like this.
So what would you guys like to do?
Well, which room do we want to go for first?
Well, this one's got a lovely river and some fish, and that one's got
A lot of scary moving things.
scary monsters.
I don't really understand.
Scary
Not scared of
monsters!
monsters?
No, you must fight them! Let's
Like
go!
fish tanks.
Yeah, basically it is
Is this
a...
the door that I came through?
No,
No.
that is... This is your
That's the
view
exit
looking
door.
out.
Oh, I see.
Essentially what you stepped into was an upside-down pyramid,
Mhm.
where the first layer is a fish tank
Mhm.
of some kind containing water. The second layer was a dry terrarium of some kind.
Mhm.
The third layer is another fish tank,
Mhm.
and then there's a central enclosure in the very middle.
I see.
And each one of those seemed to have some sort of creature, but you couldn't quite see what they
Yeah,
were.
I don't like the idea of dealing with creatures.
Well, luckily the way they're laid out and they like pull my bow out, I'm like, it shouldn't be a problem.
I mean, we can go hunting if you want. Or what did you see in your room?
And we're at the door, be like, have a look. It's like kayaks and the river thingy.
So we take a ride in a kayak, or we go bloody up some animals.
Yeah, pretty much.
What would you rather do?
I mean, Nasria says. Doesn't like winter.
Let's flip a coin.
Okay. There's water either direction. So
I
you can't
know.
Oh,
see
that's
this,
true.
Yeah.
there is.
There's water either
What are the
direction.
lines between both?
It's true.
You don't like boats, though, do you, Nas? So should we go back to the?
Kill things or get in boats?
Yeah. She'd rather kill things.
Mhm.
Okay.
Alright, it's fine.
Sure.
Woo!
All right.
You guys don't seem very enthusiastic.
Either way, there's puzzles to be solved.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. There are things to kill, but let's do it.
Alright.
Alright.
You sure? No, it makes sense.
So Nasria is taking up the lead towards that door.
I mean, that's the door we originally picked in.
Harmony's going in the middle with Vriz, and then Hunter's in the back?
Yep.
Okay.
What's the dimensions of each square?
Each square is 10 feet, because
Oh,
my
okay.
map isn't big enough.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, for you, Hunter, you have a vision range of 30 with the torch.
Is
and
it
then
dark in there?
It's dark everywhere, pretty much. And then you guys have a vision range of 60, so you're good for a lot of the room. But So,
Well,
busting
I'm
down the
feeling
door,
good.
or is there more of a plan? Now's your time.
I'm looking at space.
I mean, let's just charge in there, right? Like, what else are we gonna do?
Wait, how do we get down?
How tall is each segment?
Harmony, make a retroactive perception check. Being the only one who has seen the room so far.
14.
14. Each segment, to the best of your recollection, seemed to be somewhere between like 8 to 12 feet tall.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, we have rope.
We do. And grappling hook
And
stuff.
it's like water, right? So you can jump into the water.
How thick is the... I guess when we get there, how thick is the glass?
With your 14, it was hard to tell.
I mean, we're standing in the doorway.
Did you throw it back open? You closed it before.
Yeah, I would assume so. We marched back down there.
Okay. In which case, you can see the glass. It's hard to tell from the angle you're at because you're standing above it.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't look. It doesn't look all that thick. Let's see.
Like, can we just break through each segment?
Yeah, it looks like the glass. I mean, the glass looks breakable.
Okay, so we just break through instead of climbing over.
As you've opened the door again, you
Not
can
sure
see
that's a
that
good idea.
these creatures that are in this tank all seem to be swimming this direction at the sound of the door opening.
Ooh, can we see what they look like?
Are they expecting food?
They're lobsters.
And they are in fact like giant crayfish-like creature, each the size of, I think they're about the same size. Oh no, they're bigger than you guys. These are crayfish about twice your size, and each one of them seems to be like swimming up to the edge and just sort of like poking their heads out of the water, expectantly, looking at you guys.
Well, I could zap them with lightning.
Ooh, pretty good.
Yeah, you can. That might work.
I don't know if fantasy physics includes electrocution via water.
Only one way to find out.
That would be a question for the DM to figure out on the spot after you try it. So, if this is what you're going to do, let's go ahead and roll initiative for the sake of keeping track of things.
Okay,
And I'll get some battle music.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
let's kill some things.
Ooh, I got the same thing.
I need another pencil too, please.
That was your job. Your pencil's right here.
Yeah.
I don't have a card for Vriz.
That's fine. I'm actually just not going to put him in initiative, I think.
Just have him help on the top of the round or something.
Yeah.
Did I just say I love that we like open the door and we're all standing there like with our arms folded, like how should we deal with this?
Yeah, just like thinking about it.
We're so lackluster today, guys.
How big is that glass? I don't know.
Harmony, actually, just on the edge of your dark vision, you can actually see one of each creature in each of the tanks. Same with Nasria. In the first ring, you see these giant crayfish-like creatures that are all clamoring for your attention at this moment. In the second ring, currently sort of ambivalent to your presence, not really caring yet about you, there seem to be a group of several. You can only see about this far into the room, but you can see at least 3 or 4 similar to the crayfish in size, giant scorpions, and they just seem to be ambling around their enclosure. The next ring down seems to be another crazy boys. Seems to be another water tank level, and you can see almost what looks like. You don't see anything in there at first, but then a minute or two goes by, and you see something leap up out of the water and then splash back in. And it looks to be like half lion, like the top part of its body is like a lion, but its mane is made of like seaweed and things like that. And then the bottom half of its body seems to be like that of a dolphin or a shark or some other large fish creature. And it's just like this half lion, half shark hybrid that just dives back into the water. And then on the final layer, you can see, where's my monster manual? I actually need help describing these ones. You can just see one of these on the edge of your dark vision. Another lion-like creature, but this one actually has dragon-like wings that protrude from its back, and its mane and its whole body seem to be lined with spikes. However, you do notice that its wings seem to be clipped, so it won't be able to fly. But this is the creature.
Are we in initiative right now, or are we just outside of it?
We are rolling initiative.
We just rolled
Okay,
initiative.
because if I use melee enemy, then I have to sit there for like 10 rounds
Mm-hmm.
and like want to study them and see how strong they were. But
Just let me get you guys into order. Alright, everyone is in order. So at the top of the round, Vriz will help Nazria. Nazria, you are up first.
Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna wait for one of those crawfish to pop its head out, and then I'm gonna hit it with my axe.
Just this one right up here in front of you?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll your attack. Your first attack has advantage because Vriz has helped you.
Oh yay! Oh, that touches hits. 28.
No.
28 hits.
but you can roll again to see if you get a crit.
Oh, that's true. Or not. Nope. That's a 2. Oh, it's so close though.
It was really close.
Okay. 8 plus 6 is 14.
14, okay.
That's it.
Yay!
And then I
I'm
think
not
you get a
reaching.
second attack.
Yeah, I do. What's our Oh, that's still 19.
It's a hit.
And 16 again.
Okay. And your two big axe swings chop into its chitinous hide, and it recoils back in pain. And the other ones also seem to skitter away from you. It's not their turn yet, so they can't move. But
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group and say, "It's no fun when they can't fight back."
So jump in the water.
I could if I wanted to.
then it is Hunter's turn.
Alright, I'll pull out the Sword of Wounding shield for now, and then I will get there with a couple swings myself.
Same one as Nazria?
Yeah, might as well. So, first attack is a 28.
Hits.
Okay, and then that is 11 piercing.
Okay.
It's magic.
It
Right,
lets
it's
out
11 magic damage.
It doesn't matter in this case, but it just lets out very much in pain. Second attack.
Oh.
Sorry, didn't mean to throw you off.
16.
That also hits.
Okay, and then that is a 8 magic damage.
Okay, and you skewer this one, and it, you can see as you pull back the rapier blade, it seems like you got a vital point, and it drifts down into the bottom of the pool, seemingly dead. Then it is the crayfish's turn, and they are going to.
Oh no!
Begin to climb
That's
out.
what I was afraid of.
Fortunately, actually, you know what? These ones aren't. They're going to come around here over to here. Go like that. Completely surround you.
Oh.
But the ones in the tank hit us?
Yes, they can reach up out of it and get at your feet.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're below us. That's right. Or are they?
So I'm going to make 3 attacks against Hunter and 2 attacks against Nazria. Oh boy, actually they have multi-attack. So I will make double that. So the first 2 against Nazria, one of them is a critical miss, one of them is 19.
That
That hit?
probably hits.
Okay,
You're
next
not reading.
crayfish,
You're not reading.
2 misses. Next crayfish.
No.
Does 12 hit you? No, I don't think it does. So it's actually just 1 hit out of all of them.
Oh, okay. It's me?
Yep.
Ah.
For 12 bludgeoning damage as it gets its claw around you. And then you are grappled by it.
No!
Oh no.
Oh, I wish I was raging.
And then 2 of them are going to attack Hunter. Wow. The first crayfish rolls a 19 and an 18 for its 2 attacks.
Yeah.
So that is... Both of those are hits. because it's +4, so that's 23 and 22.
Okay.
Which I know the 22 just hits you, doesn't it?
Yeah. If only I had my super shield out. Or dual wielded shields. Oh.
Defense is the best defense.
It's the best defense.
So it does a total of 8 bludgeoning damage, which you don't have, because that's its bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning
And it-
damage.
Gets you grappled in one of its claws.
Oh no. Is it 8?
Yes.
Okay.
Then it is Harmony's turn.
How many of those crawfish thingies are attacking them?
You can
5.
see, yes, 5 of them. They've already killed one.
They've killed one. They had to work together to do it.
We did work together. Just like how we opened the door. Because we couldn't do it
Exactly.
alone.
And let you help me.
Oh.
Well, let's see. Yeah, I guess I will cast a lightning-based chromatic orb into the water.
Okay. Just
Aiming
that
for
this,
one of the
one
crawfish
that
that-
is now right in front of them?
Yep.
Sure. Go ahead and make that spell attack.
Is it a one target kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, not the one that they are hitting then.
Oh,
The one
none
they
of
were
them?
hitting is dead. None of them have been hit.
Okay. All right. So it's it is a ranged spell attack. Okay.
The battle music is really loud. Let me turn that down.
I do not know.
Hopefully that's a little better.
Tides of Chaos.
Someone say it was loud.
No, it just was looking loud on OBS. So we'll see.
That's it.
Yeah. So that's a 22 to hit.
It's
3d8 lightning damage. Yeah, that's not too bad. 13.
13. Okay.
Mhm.
And then also check for your wild magic, and also roll 1d8 for the other 2 that are in the water. I think that's how I'll work it.
Wild magic is safe. 1d8 for the other 2.
Mm-hmm.
It bumped into my d20 and turned into a 1.
Okay.
That was not as effective as I hoped it would.
But you do see a little bit of electric energy. spread
1
out to
point
them.
of damage to the others.
Like, oh,
At
what's that?
this point, you can see.
Wait, I'm not
Oh,
done with
you
my
have more.
turn.
Okay, do your thing. I'll just move.
You
Scorpions.
always do that after I cast a spell. You're like, okay, she's done. Like, yeah, well, what if I wanted to cast a spell as a bonus action?
Sorry.
Which I'm not going to do.
Okay.
I just because he always does that. I still have movement though.
Are you gonna move?
I was gonna back up a little bit
Okay. How far back do you want to go?
behind Vriz.
Okay.
He's my meat shield.
Good. So you get probably about 20 feet back. Then you hear a sound from down in the bottom of the pit.
But they can't fly.
No, they cannot. But from arcing up in a curved arc straight towards Nazria and Hunter are large spikes.
Oh.
Eh?
And I actually have to keep track of the amount of spikes they have because they do have a limited amount. Where did my pencil go?
It's on the floor.
Hopefully
next
it's
to your
2.
Uh,
Just and they both miss.
Yeah.
They each has 24.
And they
Let's
shot
see.
24 at once.
And they shoot 3 each.
Dang it.
So we'll
8
do
rounds.
3 on. We'll do 6 on Nazria and 3 on Hunter.
Oh, great.
So Hunter, one of them is going to hit. Let's see if they get +5 to hit. So that's a 24 and an 18. There is a 22 and a 9. So there's 2 hits. That's 4. 2 more.
Wait, was that
no.
damage or
Wait, no,
attacks?
that was just attacks.
Oh, so that was the damage.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm just
Alright,
making a note.
And then the other 2 tail spikes miss, so you get hit by 2 tail spikes.
Ooh.
We can do 8 plus 3. Nice. So they do a total of 15 piercing damage.
To
The
me?
2 that hit you, and then you have that down to
7.
7 because of your Warforged nature. Then the that was 6 attacks, so then there's 3 more to go on Nazria.
Too many attacks.
I really should use a dice roller app. I might do that for the rest of this. So there's a 17. I think that hits you. And then one more.
I think I'm 18.
Are you?
My defense.
18.
Because I'm a 16 without armor. And then my dexterity modifier is 2.
But isn't the 16 with your dex modifier?
Yeah, that 16 should include your dex
But
modifier.
I
It
thought your
should
dex
be,
was +3 now.
so it should be 10
Oh,
plus your
right.
dex
So you have 17.
plus your constitution.
Is that an old picture or is that a new picture?
I think this is an old picture, but the stat should be the same.
Because
What?
you're a
You've got
barbarian,
new
you get
stats
to
now.
add your constitution. That's your
Oh,
bonus.
what?
So it should be 10 plus dex plus constitution.
Wait,
10.
really?
Mhm.
Then it's definitely.
I think.
Oh,
For
that's
unarmored
higher.
defense, am I wrong?
Let me see.
That was your AC is 16 if you have no armor.
Your AC is 10 if you have no armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. 10 plus
So
dex
what is-
plus constitution.
What is your dex
Ah.
modifier?
So your dex is
Dex
2,
modifier is
and then your
2.
constitution's 5.
It's 5, so I'm a 17.
Okay, so it's just a hit then.
Okay.
So that was 1 hit on Nazria for a total of, I think it's +2. Oh, it's +3. 10 piercing damage.
That's pretty much.
Then that is their turn. Nazria, you're up.
Oh, okay. I'm still grappled, right?
Yep.
I don't know if I want to abandon this room or not. What would Nazria do? She's not raging
Does Nazria run?
yet.
Nazria currently cannot run
Yeah.
Well,
unless she escapes the grapple.
but that's the thing. Is she the type to run from a fight?
If you're. Can you grapple while prone?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, Nazria's gonna go into a rage.
Okay.
Frenzied rage.
Oh.
So now I have 3 attacks. Per turn.
Well, you only get 2 this turn, though, right?
Why?
Because doesn't it take a bonus action or something?
That's true.
Ah, so then, yeah. Okay. So this time it's just 2. And then I'll attack a thing!
Okay. So the
Wait,
one
it's
that is in front of you has taken the damage from the lightning bolt. Or the chromatic orb.
Yes.
Then I will attack that one. And I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Because of course.
Is Vriz helping you?
Yeah, we'll say at the top of the round, Vriz ran up behind you and sort of like pointed at it, and he's like, "Hey, watch out for that!" As it was like coming for you, so you can roll that at advantage.
Oh, okay.
Because I forgot Vriz is supposed to be helping.
14!
Naz.
You go to like hit at it, but it jerks you out of the way with its crab claw, and you can't quite hit it. It's a miss.
Okay, second attack. Oh, thanks for doing that. That's not gonna hit. So. And another one! Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What a
What
great
was
day.
the first
It was a
dice?
3, so that's 12.
Oh, okay, so not quite enough. Nazria is just flailing, and this crab is like ducking back in the water and like pulling,
She's like
threatening to pull
frothing at
her.
the mouth. She's all raging.
Then it is. Do you have anything else on your turn?
I don't think so.
Action bonus.
It takes an
can't
action
move.
to stop a person grappling, right?
I think so.
Yes.
So I can't do
And it's them. They're not doing anything. Hunter,
Okay. I will start stabbing, I guess.
the one that's got you grappled, or the one that's got Nazria grappled?
The one that's grappling me, I think.
Okay.
Um,
And that's this one on land here.
yeah, darn it, I really wish I could
Well, he's
shoot
on the
these
other
things.
side, though.
Okay.
Oh, then it's this one. You're right.
Okay, so the 2 on land are the ones grappling us? Not the ones on water?
This one in the water has Nazria. This one on land has you.
So I'm gonna swing at the one on land next to me.
Okay.
So I got a 21,
Hits.
and I'm gonna make that a trip attack. So it has to make a strength DC 18.
It fails.
Okay. I'm gonna add my dice and my dice. And I don't think I add damage for this sort of wounding until its turn. So it takes 9 plus 6, 15 magic damage.
Okay.
And it's on the ground.
Yep.
And
It falls prone.
Can I advantage stab it or whatever it is?
Yeah,
or?
you can, because it's now fallen prone. You can see its exposed underbelly.
Is it still grabbing?
Yeah, it is. It's still grabbing you.
Let go.
Let go! Alright, so I'm going to stab at it again. Oh, good thing I have advantage.
Yeah.
Alright, I got another 21 to hit.
Hits.
I'll give it a nice stab. Right in the mandibles for 11 magic damage.
Okay.
And it has 2 stacks of wounding on it.
Oh, that's right. So I need to, on its turn, roll 2d4.
Yes.
And if do you have anything else on your turn?
No.
In which
I
case
don't
it is
think so.
its turn, so go ahead and roll that 2d4.
Okay, well,
It does pass its constitution save.
blast. Is it your all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I rolled 7 damage.
Okay. So you can see it has these 2 grievous pierce wounds on it that's just oozing blood, but then the blood sort of like slows down a little bit as it passes its save.
Oh, hang on. It says once per turn when you hit a creature with attack, you can wound it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We'll go with it for now.
Okay. So I'll remember that later, though, that I can only apply it once.
Yes. That one that's grappling you will like right itself, get back on its feet. The one that is, we'll start with you.
Okay.
So it has 2 attacks. Well, actually, does it get its 2 attacks if it's grappling you? I guess it can use one to pinch harder.
Yeah.
Which is what it does. So does an 18 hit you?
No.
So then only one of its 2 attacks hits you.
Yeah, they're rolling really
The
good.
one that does hit you is a natural 20.
Oh, nice. He's really upset with me.
Mm-hmm. So he does 13 bludgeoning damage with the claw that's already got you, and it just tightens on your leg, and you can feel it threatening to snap.
Okay.
Then the other crayfish in front of you is going to make some attacks at you, missing both. I'll just roll these attacks on Nazria while she's not here.
Yeah.
2 misses. 1 hit. And then the one that is grappling her is going to do something special.
Yeah, grapple just says speed is 0.
Yeah, that's the only
That's all it is.
detriment, yeah.
When Nazria's back, I have some damage for her. Nazria, some of the crayfish are attacking you.
Grr!
How much damage did I
you took.
take, Ethan?
Oh, I don't remember how much you took.
I'm sorry. I was reading this
It
and
was a
then
1 and a 10, so that's 11. So 13 bludgeoning damage.
6.
I think you took.
Okay, got it.
If I remember.
Wait, bludgeoning?
Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
Nazria, the crayfish that hit you,
Oh, country's getting
only
low.
did
No.
4 bludgeoning damage, halved down to 2.
Oh.
And then the other one that is already grappling you is going to try and pull you into the water. So I need you to make a strength athletics check.
Go! Athletics check. Oh, no problem. Or it is a problem,
It
because
has
that's a
8.
1.
Well, what is it total?
I've had 3 1s today. 10.
Okay, so it had a 12. So it does pull Nazria down into the
Oh my
water.
gosh.
And you're flailing there with it as it's trying to drag you down.
Most of not having a good day.
Oh, this was a big mistake.
Harmony.
Okay, well, I'd like to center a fireball where it won't hurt any of my friends, but it'll hurt the most amount of thingies in the
It'd
room.
have to be further out here, I think.
Yeah, you can do that.
Can't do it like here-ish
Oh, well, yeah,
to
you
get
could.
like
'Cause
these guys.
each of these is 10, so
yeah,
you'd have
What's
to
the
be
fireball radius?
around here to get all of
30.
these guys.
yeah.
So it's just 3
1,
squares,
2,
right?
3, 4, 5. Okay,
Will
so
I get
from
the
here.
guy who's going in?
I'd like to, but you know it's difficult because you're there too.
Yeah.
I'll say you can get
It may hit
these
you.
4 here.
If you get it a little closer, you hit a lot more, though.
Well, yeah. What about like if I center it on this guy? Who would I get?
10, 20. It'd be these guys in this circle, I guess. Actually, so if you did go here, you could get these guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3 scorpions, 2 crayfish, both of which are submerged in water.
Not this one.
3 scorpions, 2 crayfish, and
Oh,
one
that
of the
one, okay.
sea lions.
Yeah.
Let's start with the scorpions. 1 fail. 2 fail. 3 fail. All 3 scorpions fail.
Roasted scorpions.
I need 3.
Crayfish.
What? Oh,
Both
D6.
crayfish fail. However,
Bah.
when you're completely submerged in water, you have resistance to fire damage. So they're going to take a bit of resistance to that.
That's fine.
And then a sea lion.
That was.
Also a fail.
So they all failed.
Yep.
Blast them.
Oh, that's a lot of 6s.
Ooh.
Scorpions. I just need to write down a bunch of HP.
37 hit points. 37 fire damage.
Alright, hold on to that for a second.
Okay.
Let's see.
2 6s, 3 5s, a 4, and 2 3s.
Ooh.
How much?
37 fire
That's
damage.
a lot. Wow.
Yep.
Okay, 37 fire damage.
Uh-huh.
These 2 crayfish, so it's that one that's been hit quite a bit.
What level are we? 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I was like, oh.
37 halved is
36 half is 18, so
So
19.
19. Okay.
Yeah, they're all
So
dead.
1 less than that. 18.
18.
Mhm. 31. And then this other one that's in the water also takes 18. The sea lion is also submerged, so he's going to take that halved. And then the scorpions are taking the full 37. So just do that.
Only Riz is a little more
That's
helpful.
quite a bit of damage. Then
Mhm.
something happens in the room.
Uh-oh. This is happening on my turn, or are you assuming
Yes, it's
I'm
happening
done again?
right now on your turn.
Right during your turn.
The glass here, where the fireball was, this whole corner of glass shatters and water begins to pour downward
Uh-oh.
this way,
Uh-oh.
starting to fill the scorpion's tank.
Okay. We can drown the scorpions, that's cool, right?
I'm in the
Does
water.
the water
Yeah, but
take
there's a glass
people with it?
wall where you
Like the flow
Yeah,
of the
it
water?
will,
Am I
but
gonna
not
go
quite
there?
yet.
maybe.
Okay.
So
Am I-
it's
am
just
I
starting
getting
to
pulled
flow.
into the flow
Not
of the
quite
water?
yet, he said.
Okay.
Not quite yet, but you feel the water start to pull you around the corner.
I don't know if Nazir can swim.
Um,
I'm pretty sure she
Probably
do you have anything
something-
else on Harmony's turn? No? Okay.
That's it.
Then it is the scorpions, and they are starting to drown.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They're drowning.
Oh, they all make pretty decent strength saves, so they can sort of hold their position as they're sort of like watching the water come in. This one's actually going to run away, though, this direction. These two will run this direction, away from the water that's now surging in. Then it is the manticores in the bottom of the pits. So this time we'll do 6 spikes on Nazria and 3 on Hunter. So for Nazria, they get plus 5 to hit. So a 24 and a 15, the first two. So the 24 hits.
Yep.
Next two, oh, there's a 16, so that's going to hit.
No.
Oh, no,
17.
so 17? Okay. Then there's 2 misses, and then 2 more. There's another 16, but that's the highest. So only 1 spike hits Nazria, and then 3 against Hunter. There is a 23.
What's your AC?
20.
And then that's only 1 hit against you as well. So for Nazria, you take a total. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. I almost did D10 damage. You take a total of 8 piercing damage, half down to 4 because of your rage. And then Hunter, you take a total of 7 piercing damage, half down to 3 because of your Warforged nature.
Yes.
That's not too bad.
21 HP left.
Nasria, you're being sucked forward with this vortex underwater, being held by the crayfish. What would you like to
Oh,
do?
he's still holding me?
He's still holding you.
Oh, I want
His
to get
claw
out of
has
there
an iron
now.
grip on you.
She's not having fun anymore. She wants to get out.
Okay.
She's just gonna,
Make an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
ooh, okay. We'll go athletics.
Somehow I knew you would.
Oh, that's pretty good. 23.
Okay. You tear its claws off.
Tear 'em off.
Well, no, like you
Off of
rip
her
it
body.
off
That's
of
what
her
I'm gonna
body.
say.
Off of her
Um,
body, not off of its
You're
body.
now then floating in the water in front of the crayfish. Do
Swim away! Get away! Struggle away!
Climb back up?
Away!
you want to climb back up?
Yeah!
Okay. There are.
Vriz helps.
Well,
He's so helpful.
That's not the main problem here. The main problem is
Oh,
that
it
she
is.
has 2 crayfish next to her that are going to try and grab you if you swim away.
Oh. Well, whatever. Just do
Whatever.
it anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna rage swim away.
fiercely paddling.
Yeah.
That is an. Sorry. That is an 18 and a 17.
It's both hit.
Can I bend luck on one of those?
Sure.
I'll bend luck on the 17 because
So
then
that's
it
going
doesn't
to
matter.
miss no matter what.
Oh, I rolled a 4 though.
The crayfish's claw is coming straight for your torso, but then there's just like a flick of magic that you. It's like a ripple of time and space, and then the claw is suddenly the other direction. But one of them still
Under
hits,
space. Wrong way, wrong way.
doing 4 bludgeoning damage, half down to 2, but
Okay.
it's grappled you again, and you're stuck there.
No! Son curses loudly for.
Underwater, losing all your breath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't look so excited.
What's your Constitution modifier?
+5.
+5.
You have 5 rounds to escape the water
Oh
before
my
you drown.
God, this sucks. Okay. Well, it'll happen.
All right.
I have a +5.
That would be your action move.
Is the action to remove the grapple?
I'll let you take a second action to try and remove the grapple if you
Ooh,
want,
okay.
because you get 2 attacks.
Oh, yeah.
Haste.
Oh, duh. I should cast haste on myself.
Takes an action to ask Orc Splitter to do it.
Next round.
Yeah.
Next turn.
For now, I'm
waste
gonna
it now.
escape.
Okay.
Come on. Something good. Yes! Okay. 16 plus 9.
Okay. Yeah. Again, you wrench its claws off of you, and this time you can see that both of the crayfish are like kind of reeling back from their attempts to get you. So you're clear. You can
Yay!
easily climb up out of the water.
Try to kick one in the face. And get
Are
out
you
of the
just
water.
getting up on the edge, or do you want to
I'll
get
get
further
as
back?
far as I can go.
So you're going all the way back here.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I'm gonna yell,
what?
Power room!
No.
What?
What?
I don't
Okay.
like this!
Alright, I guess we're leaving.
Okay.
Wait, are we leaving? Cause
I guess so.
burn
We
the
just lost
spell.
our tank and I only have 20 HP, so I'm not taking 5 of them.
Then
If
it
you want to
is
stop her, she'll stop. and come back.
Hunter's turn.
She's fine.
How far down the hallway do you run?
I don't know. As far as I can get if no one stops me.
You can get really far because you're fast.
Oh, I'm really fast, aren't
You
I?
can get 35 feet, I think. So you're like the furthest back at this point.
Okay. So, are we running? Are we retreating? Okay, so Hunter's.
I don't know. Nazria just went running by, and I'm going, what? What? I thought we were fine.
I guess technically.
Are we
we're
not
still
fine?
Well, apparently we're not fine.
Okay, well I think maybe she'll just run back, she'll get a breather, try to like,
Well,
forget her
if
fear
you
of water.
leave, I'm leaving.
mm.
So I'm coming with.
Right now you're grappled.
No, I'm not.
Are you not? This guy
I don't
had
think
you.
so. Oh, wait, did he?
Yep.
Yeah, you haven't broken from it
You
yet.
said grappled.
I am still grappled. Oh, well, I'm leaving.
Or you can
not.
try and break
Well,
free of him.
Okay. If you're still grappled, maybe
So-
I'm gonna come in and I'm
so
gonna try to help
To
you.
break out of the grapple, is that an action?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because I'm gonna say it's one of your 2 attacks.
Oh.
I don't think that's technically how it works,
No,
but that's how
it's
I'm
not.
doing it because I don't want you to waste your entire action.
Okay. Well, I'll use one of them. If I'm using the attack action, that means I can't still can't disengage.
True.
Okay, so this is kind of an awkward round. I wonder if this works. I don't think it will, but we'll try.
The one that has you grappled is also pretty decently hurt. You can see it has the piercing wounds from your rapier.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like there's crayfish blood spewing from the one on its belly.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't work either. Okay.
Is he a medium creature?
Hunter?
Wait,
Yeah.
I have an idea. So... Okay, so I'm going to use my first action, my first attack action, I guess, to break out of the grapple.
Okay.
So I'll get a not very much. 12.
Can we say Vriz
Well,
helped him?
it's just enough.
Oh, okay.
Break your way out of it.
Alright, break out. And then I guess I have another attack.
Mm-hmm.
So can I take reactions while prone?
Yes, but it would be at disadvantage. The other thing is, though, the other two that are near you have already taken their reaction. So it's just...
That one has it, the other corner one, right? Or
It
did
was
that
these
one?
two that took reactions against Nazria.
Oh, okay. So I will...
So if you can break free of this one, you're pretty clear.
So I broke free already, right?
Right.
And then so now I'll just stab it because I have an attack.
Okay.
See if I can't kill it. And got a 26 to hit.
Hits.
And I'm going to make this a... Can't disarm its claws.
Nope.
I'll just trip it again. And has to make a DC 18 strength save.
Okay.
Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you.
Fails.
And
Big
I got
fail.
9 plus 6, 15 damage. Magic.
Okay, and that one goes straight through the mandibles. You pull it back off your sword and it's totally dead.
Alright, and I'm gonna back away slowly.
Close the door after you.
Yeah. Let's just do this later.
And you can hear, basically, there's the skitterings and clawings of crayfish up on the stone terrace area where you came in. But then eventually there's sploosh, sploosh, and then go back in the water.
Is there any water left?
That's true. Actually, you also hear the cascading sounds of water
Do
draining
we
downward.
hear the sounds of drowning scorpions too?
Yeah, there's occasional, like, actually, you know what you would hear? You would hear... what was on that side? Oh, they do. But those would have broke too. You hear, like, the roaring of lions, like a roar, as the sea lion creatures are obviously getting all worked up into a frenzy. And then you hear crunching and gnawing sounds as the sea lions are eating something.
Oh.
Woo! Harmony is just going to look at you two going, the heck was that? You two are a couple of pansies!
That's this one.
I
She's
said
the one
no.
that screamed like a
I'm
little girl.
sorry. Did you nearly drown today? I don't think so.
This makes it the second time you've nearly drowned today, to be fair. You did fall in that water earlier.
How long does it take for a short rest?
About half an hour or so.
Alright, Hunter wants to take a little sit and repair himself.
Just right here in the hallway.
Like in the T, I guess, of the hallway or something, or
Okay.
maybe near the next door, the other door. We're going that way.
You guys up for that?
I am at max HP.
Yeah.
And I can't recover spell slots or sorcery points over a short rest, so there's no benefit for me, but...
Well, go try and figure out the next room then. I'm gonna repair myself.
I will.
So
I'm gonna use some hit dice.
I can use
I'm going to
as
take
many
Vriz with me.
as many hit dice as I want, right?
Yes, in a short rest, yes.
Okay.
Which one's an 8?
I'm going to go and investigate the other room then, while they're doing that, because I don't want to take a rest. I'm still raring to go.
And we have 1 per level, so we have 9.
9. Yeah.
But you only recover half of that per long rest.
Huh?
You recover half of your maximum hit dice. If you've used more than half of your maximum hit dice, you only can recover up to half of your maximum hit dice over a long rest. So say you used 5 hit die now, if you take a long rest, you can only recover. Wait, if it's 9, you recover 5 or 4?
You would recover 4.
Right.
You round down.
So then
So
the
you
next day
always-
you would only have 8 hit dice out of
So you
9.
cover a maximum of half of your max hit dice.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I only use 2, I'll still recover 4.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I see. Well, let's give it a shot.
What are you doing in the other room with the kayaks and the
I'm
stream?
just looking around. I'm investigating.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
Sure.
20.
Wait a second.
Big money.
I use Tides of Chaos when I cast Chromatic
Well, that
Orb,
wasn't
and then I cast Firewall.
That's true you did. So
And
your
while-
next spell will... We'll just go with your next spell.
That's good enough.
Oh, it was on 19 for a second, but it's 11.
11? What are you doing to investigate? Exactly.
I'm looking for hidden things. I
Okay,
also
so you're
cast
feeling
Detect
along the
Magic.
walls. There is a strong energy of magic radiating from the stream, but that's sort of like no duh. The stream
Yeah.
is floating in the air.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's no seeming auras of magic energy that you can see. With your investigation check, as you're feeling around the walls are very rough hewn, and they all seem to be just like they were cut out of the stone. You can hear down the tunnel. The stream seems to go down a ways and almost like it turns a corner or something like that, but you can't really see or hear anything beyond that. And if you put your hand into the water, it like pulls your arm along because it's a very swift current. And the water is sort of lukewarm.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Do you want to try and catch a fish?
Yeah.
All right. Make a.
That would be why I put my hand in the water. Ooh, a fish!
Just make a d20 attack roll.
A
Plus
D20.
It's just like d20 plus dexterity. That's what we'll do.
8.
You go to like reach for it, but then you weren't expecting the current to pull your hand, and sends your hand flying down the current a little ways and back out, splashing the entire room, but no fish.
I'll try again.
Okay, make another attack roll.
16.
16. This time your hand comes out with a fish, and it's just flopping in your hand.
Yeah!
This little blind cave fish.
I'll bring it back to them and be like, hey, look, I
Nice.
got lunch!
Okay, and you're just camping in the tea, correct?
Yeah, that's where I was hanging out.
I'm gonna take the fire from your torch and cook the fish over the torch.
Very good.
I like. Do we have? Oh, maybe I'll stick it on Vriz's wand over the torch.
Oh.
Like.
As you're camping there, you hear coming from back in the frictionless room. You hear a, and then there's like a sound, and then there's like a, and there's just like these general grunting sounds coming, and then you hear eventually. This is sort of going on for like 10-15 minutes of your short rest, and then in the last 15 minutes or so, you begin to hear lumbering, thumping sounds on this side of the pit coming this direction. And are you going to do anything?
Okay.
We'll go
Well,
to the. What was it? The North Hall.
The other one.
Into the room with the stream?
Mm-hmm. And we'll close the door behind us.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear the thumping noises go initially down southward. And if do you want to open the door and get a peek at what it is, or keep it shut?
Is there a magical way that you can do that?
There is. I don't think any of you have the
no.
spell.
I don't have the spell.
You hear the door at the south side of the room open, and there's like a, and then you hear some splashing noises, and then the door, after like 5 minutes more, closes shut, and then the thumping noises begin to come northward. You've got about 6 seconds to do anything you want to do.
Nazir should get the door. I'm gonna get my bow out.
Is there a place
stand
to
aside
hide?
a little bit.
This room is pretty much barren except for the kayaks and the stream.
Where does the stream go?
Into the wall.
Oh, so we can't like.
Yeah, there's like 6 foot diameter, not diameter, radius? No, diameter. Openings in the wall that the stream seems to be floating through.
So it's either boats or these things.
Shall we jump in a boat and jump in the stream and see where it goes?
Sure, might as well.
Yeah.
Let's do it anyways, I guess.
That's just not
It's better
super
than
fast,
drowning and swimming.
Okay. So each boat can seat 2 people. Who's going in which boat?
but I'm gonna.
We should
go on
probably.
to Harmony.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say we
Vriz.
should split the tanks.
Okay. And then Hunter and Vriz. Who's
Yeah.
going? Which boat's going first?
We'll go first.
Okay.
So Nasria goes and carries the boat, gets it right up on there. Each of you go ahead and make just athletics checks to try and get in because the boat immediately begins to be carried away if you're not holding onto it tight.
17.
And it's kind of an awkward motion so you can get in. Okay, you both manage to get in, and the boat is immediately rushing off down the stream.
Bye, Hunter! Bye,
Hunter then goes, rushes up, puts the kayak on. Go ahead and make an athletics check to try and get in.
Alright, I got a 20.
You also have to sort of like pull Vriz up into it, but both
Is
of
he
you.
helping?
Huh? No, he's has
he
to focus
helping?
on himself. But
Just helping
he
you help
almost
him.
makes it on his own, but he needs a little bit of help.
Alright.
You get up onto the kayak, and you're just starting to rush into the hole
Mm-hmm.
as the door slams open in this direction, and you can see these large lumbering creatures, essentially naked with like fat rolls and like gross gray skin and big fangs, tiny beady eyes, staring at you, essentially looking like this creature.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Wait, I can't see it. Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay.
These sort of troll-like creatures come lumbering in, and they basically see you rushing down the stream on these kayaks, and they go, "Roar!" But they aren't in time to do anything to you. So,
How many were there?
2 of them.
Bye-bye.
You make your way rushing along the stream, and the stream seems to continue for like 100 feet before it comes around to a corner, and it's completely dark in this tunnel, so you can't see more than like 60 feet ahead of you. But then you turn this corner, and there's another sharp corner you go around, and then there's yet another sharp corner that seems to be taking you in a generally circular shape around.
I'm singing songs from Pocahontas.
Just around the riverbed.
Turning.
Or green.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The kayak then comes rushing forward along a straight stretch, moving westward. I want each of you to make perception checks.
Sure. 7.
Oh, 22.
22. And
Oh, okay.
Harmony's too busy singing.
Does Vriz help
actually,
me?
Hunter, you cannot even see that far with your torch.
Okay,
so-
then I will just...
Yep. Nasria, as the kayak is going rushing forward along this westward route, you catch just a glimpse of some movement in an opening beyond the where the stream comes out, but it's not quite in time as a net is thrown over you.
No.
So does what did they get to add to this?
Is it thrown over her or her and me?
I think it's over both of you. Let me look up how it's just thrown over the kayak. Let's see.
Oh dear.
Large net over. Okay, yeah, it's a large net, so it goes over both of you. How does 15 do on your ACs? Does it get harmony?
Hold on. If I shield, what does that add? +5. So I shield,
Okay.
and it
As a
doesn't.
reaction, you see this net coming. You cast shield, and it just carries the net up
What's
and
that
over.
do?
Oh, and I have danger
It adds
sense, too.
+5 to my
Does
AC.
that?
It doesn't factor into an attack roll against you.
That's a deck save.
And you come shooting out into this room, and with your dark vision, you can see you're suddenly surrounded by what looks like
Tiny kittens.
9 men,
Oh.
all in heavy armor.
Yeah.
2 of them just tossed a net over you, and it seems like as you go down the stream, there's more in weight with more nets. Let's just use the old initiative, and I'll just take out all these creatures and roll
Okay.
some new ones myself.
Equally as dangerous.
No.
I mean,
and-
everywhere is going to be the same amount of dangerous, I think.
We just go back to the personal search, right? They're looking at that. Easier to kill.
Roll some initiatives. Where's his dex? There it is.
My initiative would have been hurt if we got to reroll it.
Mine would have been. Nope.
Okay.
Can you get 2 dice?
She gets advantage.
Wow.
Because she's
Yeah.
so big.
No, Vriz is helping me in my boat. Worse.
All right, and as you come shooting out the end of that tunnel, you hear, and the net is thrown over you and then casually cast aside by the shield spell. By the way, your magic would go off.
Oh, right!
You hear a voice call out from the darkness. Ha-ha! My men! Our prey has come! Here! 2 Sword Luto! We fight! And then we're rolling initiative, so...
Well, we rolled it
Yep.
already.
Does he have a really fancy like feather hat thing and stuff too? He sounds like
2 zeros and an 8 is just 8, right?
2 zeros and an 8 is 8. That's
Yeah.
correct.
And I just used my reaction, so I can't bend luck. I'm sorry, Rihanna.
Oh god.
What's happening?
Whoa!
no. Not again.
not like this.
Oh boy! Okay. Roll that damage.
I need 3d6, please.
I don't want to
Oh,
give
there's a
it
fire
to
ant
you.
coming on you.
What did you do? Oh my
Oh, kill boom.
You have resistance to fire
god. Oh,
damage,
that's
though.
true.
And you also get to make
Wait,
a dex save.
So did you blow it up with them in there?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. It's a 20-foot radius.
This room that you're in
30.
is not very big.
Oh no. Am I gonna pull an Ander?
Kill Bluey.
Except these guys are actually dead.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been worse.
He's like my man. Kaboom.
I didn't roll very high.
Roll higher.
Okay, you look... This room is bigger than I thought. It's probably about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 by 70, so you're engulfing like a good quarter of the room.
22 damage. But did you roll your dex save?
I didn't. 12.
One more with advantage. It's danger sense.
It's danger sense, yes.
Oh.
So we'll get some better battle
16.
music in a second.
You gotta beat a 17.
No.
Sorry. But you still have that because you have fire resistance, right? From being a dwarf.
Oh yeah.
So you're
Wait,
still...
do
Dwarves don't have fire
They don't.
resistance.
I thought
Oh no,
that
it's
was...
You do.
poison.
Oh, it's poison. I have
Yeah.
fire resistance. Which would mean that I take the damage too, don't I?
Yes.
Because it's centered on myself.
So make a save for yourself as well.
Get your
Oh, wait,
rage stuff
22.
back if you took a short rest.
I don't think so. This doesn't go away.
I mean your counter. don't know
I
how
rolled
to
a 1.
Okay.
The counters?
I'm going
Yeah,
to
you
make
can only
a
raise a
save
certain number of
for...
times, right?
But I
Oh,
get to
yeah.
have it because it's...
4 times a day. Acha.
But then it's
well, okay, one of the knights passes a save
we took
of
a short
the
rest
3 that you
together,
hit.
like pals.
You'll hit 4, actually. 2 of them
Like
pass their
buddies.
save.
I have fire resistance, so I get to have it.
22.
You take 22.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So
I'm
22 is the half or the full?
22 is the full, 11 is the half.
Okay. Down to 70, which is where I
No,
was
that's
before
long
we
rest.
did that.
I'm down to 33.
Mm.
Thought we had that rest.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Then your kayak goes rushing forward. A man, gloriously clad in like immaculate chain or in immaculate plate mail, and you can see it has a crest with an ornate
no.
bee on it,
Oh
and he has a helmet with a plume.
Oh, I love it.
And a
he
big
get
old
singed?
greatsword comes striding forward, and he's going to make 2 attacks, one against each of you.
Are we still moving forward in the canoe?
Yes.
Are we still in the river?
Mm-hmm. We're
But
still on the canoe.
He can catch up to us? I thought we were moving pretty fast.
Yeah.
They were lying in wait, like
Oh, I
along
see.
the river.
So, can you paint the picture for me a little bit? So, there's like, we're on a narrow, or is it a wide?
He'll literally paint a picture for us.
Oh, I like this.
Let me draw.
Please do.
Oh, it's hex is the. Do you want me to clean off the other side?
No, this is fine. We'll make do. So it's like 10, 20, 30, 40.
And that was my
50,
reaction, so I couldn't bend left
60,
and change
70.
it because I used my reaction to shield.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay,
Yeah,
that's the room.
And we're coming in from.
Hold on just a second.
Okay. Label that stuff. Is there like a camera on this water park that'll take our pictures?
You don't know, you haven't got to the end of the ride.
Oh.
I'm not sure we want to.
Nasria and Harmony are here. Hunter and Vriz are back there, about to rush into the room. These 2 knights threw a net at you. These 2 knights look like they're going to be ready to throw a net. There's another 2 there. And another 2 there. And then there is Sir Bluto here, who is the one who is going to make 2 attacks.
And all of them guys by fireball too?
I guess I need to make a save for Sir Bluto, but yes, these 4 did.
Nice.
Sir Bluto,
Fucking 20-foot radius.
the knight.
I thought it was 30.
20.
20.
He also fails his save, so he's going to take the full
22 fire
22.
damage.
Aww.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Scorpion corpse out.
But then he was making 2 attacks, one against each of you as you go by. Against Harmony, it will be 19 to hit. Against Nasria, it's 25. So a hit on both.
Hits.
For
Even with my shield.
Harmony, the damage... Oh, that's right. It does pass your shield.
Yeah, I said even with my shield. With shield, it's 17.
For Harmony, it is a total of 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
Oh. Oh. Oh boy.
What?
It's more than 7.
Oh,
It
no.
is
8.
Oh my God.
13 slashing damage.
Oh, that's easier to calculate anyway.
And against Nausea, it is 8 plus 7, 15 plus 20 slashing damage.
Jeez,
From
Nausea's
this
not
big
good
great
today.
sword as he just chops into both of you.
What do you want?
What are you doing? My jacket clubs.
Sir Bluto, man. Alright, then it's Nasria's turn.
Pluto,
We'll say that on Nasria's turn is when the boat moves forward.
Okay.
10, 20, 30 feet forward. But none of them get opportunity attacks against you, I'm going to say. So also, Hunter's boat's going to move forward.
So, hearing them scream and like the shouting and stuff, do I have a turn to like prepare?
Not a turn, but you're not surprised by the net.
Okay, so they have more nets.
Potentially, yes.
Okay, so I can't like draw my weapon and like.
You can have your weapon.
Okay, I'll do weapon and shield.
Then it is Nasria's turn.
Can I get always? Drive by.
They're not choosing to leave, so I'm
To
not
be
giving
fair-
them aways, I'm not giving you aways.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Nasria would be in front of me on the boat. Just, I don't know if that makes a difference, but yeah.
So could I attack them?
Yeah. Do you want to get out of the boat or attack from the boat?
Oh, I want to attack from the boat.
Okay.
I want to do one of these.
Yeah. You can make 2 attacks, one against each of those knights, or 2 against one knight.
Let's try one and see how it goes.
Okay. Why is this the music I've got? That's a hit.
Yay! Okay. Ooh, ooh. 7 plus 2 is 9. For the first attack.
Okay.
Oh, second attack, another 19. Oh, That's different
That's
dice.
not the right die.
And I'll attack the same person, and it's 10.
10? Okay.
Good job.
Yep, and then the boat seems to be still carrying you forward. Hunter,
Yes.
you come out of the tunnel and you've got knights on both your side. There is a glorious knight with his plumed helmet.
Okay.
Still seems to be like recoiling from swinging his great sword.
Can I use my action to grapple Sir Bluto and
Yeah.
pull him into the boat? Okay,
can
I'll
try.
do that.
Yay!
Come with me!
Athletics check or acrobatics check? No,
I'm doing
he
athletics.
gets a
You have
choice.
to
He
do
gets to
athletics.
choose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can Vriz help me pull him into the boat? Like, Vriz, grab him!
Briz can help you pull him into the boat.
Yay!
Alright, come on. So
Um,
strong. Oh, natural 20!
Oh!
Let me
Come
just
with me.
let me just see if he gets a natural 20 or something too.
Alright, well, I
Because
got
he's
30,
actually
so...
he's pretty strong.
Alright, bring it on, Bluto.
He did get a natural 20. Come verify.
What?
No, it's okay, please.
Someone come
I
verify.
want to see.
Alright,
What is your plus to strength?
10.
Oh, okay.
Holy
beat him.
shit.
Oh my
No!
god, what are the
And
chances?
Vriz helping me. I'm like, come
You
on!
beat him by 1. You
Oh, in
barely
the
get him into
momentum
boat.
of the boat.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's like hoisted across the boat. He's like, "You foul creature, let me go!"
Okay, so he's in the boat.
We'll just take him.
Yeah.
Take him hostage.
This is awesome. Harmony. I guarantee you, in the entire history of this dungeon being played, no one has pulled Sir Bluto into the boat. I'm sure of it.
Well, I'm the first for everything.
Harmony, you're up.
You never know. I'd like to firebolt whichever one
Oh,
has
give me
where
a
I
book
hit.
on natural 20.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That was really funny.
You just
Oh.
need him on strength.
Oh.
I did not even believe it.
So good.
I know, he made us come and look at
I'm
it.
so happy. Alright.
How does a 26 do?
That hits.
Okay.
This is the same one Nasria hit.
Yes.
Woo.
That would be 8 fire damage.
Does grappling only take one attack? It does, doesn't it, actually?
Yeah.
Oh, so could
The
I...
way I'm working it right now. So.
Actually, I think in the book it also says it counts as an attack. You know, you can use one of them.
Okay.
It's useful. Can I...
Yeah, let's finish Harmony real quick.
Okay.
Just remind me.
That's fine.
So that hit, it did 8 damage of fire.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right. He still looks like he's struggling on, but he now has a big singe mark across his face.
I'm gonna
So-
yell at him in Infernal.
Okay. He doesn't seem to
Just
understand.
curse words.
I understand. I don't. I'm gonna make an attack against Sir Bluto.
Okay.
Who I have advantage against, I think, right?
Grapple doesn't give you advantage.
Oh, restrain does.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna make an attack against him. Come on. I got a 20.
That hits.
Okay, and I'm gonna make it a disarming attack and go for his greatsword.
Okay.
So,
So he makes a strength save.
Alright. It's an 18.
He just doesn't make it, just barely.
Okay, so he takes.
Got a 16.
What's that? 12, 18 damage, magic.
Okay.
And then he has a wound, and I'm going to take this greatsword.
Yeah, you just basically like stab the arm and
Grab him
like,
and-
let go of the great sword, and you manage to just grab it and pull it out of his hand.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great.
You throw him in the water.
He's coming with us for the ride. I don't know what he's doing.
Knights are going to do a few things though, because the boats still
I'm
have.
going to put him in our boat.
One of the knights says, "Sir, sir," and he's going to go and try and pull him from you.
Oh, I don't think so.
Make an athletics check.
Okay.
Or
It's a great turn.
I'll do athletics. I got a 19.
2 of them will go try and do this.
I got a 19 on the first one.
Okay. Well, the one of them is helping him essentially.
Oh, is
Vriz
Vriz helping me?
already helped you.
Help me again, Vriz!
Few ones.
His strength is 20 total.
No way!
17 plus
Come
3.
on, give him back!
He pulls Sir Bluto out of the boat and onto the ground prone. He's like, "I won't let you go away with these foul creatures!" And he pulls him back out.
Aw.
That's their
You still have a
turn.
sword though, right?
I have a sword, yeah.
These two are going to try and throw a net on your boat.
Okay.
And then these two will make attacks against you guys. Actually, these 4 will.
How fast are we going?
Pretty quickly, but I already moved for the river this time.
Okay.
Yeah, we move on Nasria's turn.
Dang it!
It was a good attempt, but like
Oh my
these,
gosh.
that's what these knights would do.
I'm gonna use my reaction to get out again. Get back here!
Just now.
Tug of war with Sir Pluto.
Does 21 get your AC?
Mine?
Mhm.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. You, your boat, and Vriz are dragged from the river by this pair of knights here in a net.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Hold down there. Then they'll go for sword attacks. So 2 against Nazria, 2 against Harmony. These are Harmony. Oh, no, these will be Nazria. They're pretty low here. Let's see. 14 and a 15 don't hit you.
Nope.
Oh, they get 2 melee attacks. But a 19 does. So 1 hit on Nazria. There's a 12 and an 8 against Harmony.
Shield.
Okay. And then the other 2 attacks miss you as well. So there's only 1 hit against Nazria this entire time. And it is a total of 10 slashing damage from the greatsword that he has as well.
Right.
And that is the knight's turn. Then it is Sir Bluto. He's going to stand up and he's going to say, "Ho, you there! Give me your sword!" And one of his knights will reach out and hand him a greatsword. And then he will stand up next to you. And I'll say that probably takes his action to get the greatsword. So he can't do anything more, but he's standing up next to you, brandishing his greatsword again. Then it is Nazria's turn.
And the boat goes down.
And the boat goes into another tunnel here.
Team!
It's cool. Just wait for my turn. Hold your action.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action and just do that.
Okay, what is your action you're holding?
Help Harmony!
No, I can
know.
dimension the rest back in the room. So,
Oh,
Hold
I'm
your
gonna ready
action.
to attack
yeah.
as soon as he sees Sir Pluto.
Bluto?
Bluto.
Okay.
Just gonna try to disarm him. or
Um,
something.
well, Hunter can do that
well-
because he has a special attack that does it.
Don't do Sir. I'm not going to teleport us next to Bluto. I'll teleport us next to one of the night guys.
So when you're next to an enemy, you smack him.
Okay. Yep.
Hunter, it's your turn. You're trapped in a net.
Okay.
And
Oh, I
so-
am? Oh, shoot.
For the effect of that, I believe you are restrained.
Okay. Can I use an action to break out of it?
Yes, you could either cut out of it, or you could try and bring
Dimension
yourself
door?
loose of it.
Oh, I don't know.
It's the best spell.
So I can either struggle out of it or cut out of it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one is better. Are they the same?
It's just a little bit different difficulty, but you don't know necessarily which would be harder.
Okay. What's it made out of?
It's like it's just ropes and things. Like
Can I flamethrower out of it?
yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do that, and also try to hit that. You jerk!
Okay. So on the ground, you're just pointing up your flamethrower arm.
Yeah.
You can catch all 3 of them.
Okay.
I'll say.
Yeah. These guys, I don't think so. All right. So
Because you're like point blank. Sir Bluto makes his save. Because it's what is it? A dex save?
it is a dexterity saving
So
throw.
he's got 19. But his
Can I have a d6, please?
Oh, betcha. Whee!
what is the DC on this?
That's a good question.
What's
It is DC 14.
Okay, so 1 knight succeeds. Sir
It's
Bluto
8
succeeds.
instant proficiency, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So one of the knights fails, but the rest succeed.
Okay. So I got 10 damage.
Okay.
For all of them. So 5 on 2, and then 10 on 1.
Mm-hmm.
And the rope burns away?
Yep.
Yes! Does that count as an attack?
Yes.
So do I
That's
have
your-
another attack?
It counts as it takes your whole action for that one, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine.
But they're standing there looking very singed in their plate mail.
Yeah, they better. Do I want to do that? I kind of want to action surge and do something else.
I'm going to assume you stand back up And
I will
Vriz
send
sort of
back
stands
up.
up with you as well.
Vriz can cast a mighty spell.
The help action.
Okay, never mind.
Vriz casts the help action.
Super effective.
It's super.
I don't think I can do anything else. I mean, I could do another action, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
Save it. So. Okay. So I am done.
Okay. Then it is Harmony's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna dimension Doris
Roll for wild magic.
into, like, right here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast a spell as bonus
I'm
action.
really excited for ogres.
No
to fly
wild
through the
magic.
river on another boat.
The opening wasn't actually big enough for them to get in. That's why as you were going away, they were like, "Roar!"
So I'm going to use Quicken spell.
Okay.
Spend 2 sorcery points to cast Banishment on Sir Bluto.
So Bluto, okay. This poor guy. It's a
He's
charisma
definitely
save.
going for a ride.
Yeah, it's a charisma saving throw.
Oh, he fails.
Yeah!
9 plus 1.
Yeah! That's right.
Hold on a second. Actually, he has an ability. He can choose to re-roll a failed saving throw because he's indomitable.
Oh, I have that.
And he gets a natural 20. So,
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. Come verify. So is there an effect if he passes?
No, just nothing
Double the
happens.
time.
So you
Double
made
the time,
you made me
yeah.
waste my spell slot.
Oh.
But he can only use that one more time today. So,
Wait.
I just
Oh.
wasted a fucking spell slot.
That's pretty high level.
Can I use my... Wait, are you still...
It's not your. Well, yeah, you
Well,
have your
I
held
held
action.
action.
Yeah.
did you check for wild magic?
Not in the second one.
Fireball!
Nothing.
Nazria, held action. You've got an attack against the knight right in front of you.
Okay, can I go into a quick rage first?
You could have done so on your turn, so I'll allow it.
Yay! Okay, I was just really angry in the boat, and then we dimension doored, and I'm like, yeah!
Okay. Is it a frenzied rage or a regular rage?
Just a regular.
There goes our
Good
boat.
old
though.
rage.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna get out of this without a boat, but
Oh my flip. One of them is a natural 1. And one of them is 18.
18 will just hit.
Yes!
yay!
Let's see, which knight is that?
6 plus...
So you can reroll that though.
Oh, that's true. Savage
Savage
attacker.
attacker.
Makes me sound good.
Oh!
Plus 8. 20!
Whoa!
20 damage.
I'm so mad.
Off with his head.
Nice.
The attack, yeah, it basically like cleaves a big portion of his shoulder and just blood comes pouring out, but he's like clutching it and then he's like bringing up his greatsword again to keep attacking you.
With one arm.
Yep.
Like the Black Knight.
Was there anything else on Harmony's turn?
I mean,
Just
I
a
used my bonus
flash.
action and my action. I guess I'll just run as far back as I can into the corner.
Because you bleed
Then
on
it's the
me.
knight. This one is going to try and go through the river, and we'll see if he even succeeds.
Did I roll
Oh,
wild magic for
10
my
feet?
shield? I think I did.
A 10-foot jump, that's a
No,
pretty...
he's just pushing his way through it. And he rolls high on strength, so he's fine.
Oh, pushing your way through. What a guy.
Okay. So, there's going to be 3 knights making attacks against Nazria, 3 making attacks against Hunter, and then 2 making crossbow attacks. They pull out crossbows and point them at Harmony.
Oh, Jesus.
So, we'll start with Hunter! First knight, 2 2s, so
Yes.
he's out of attacks. Second knight, 9 and a 3, so he's missing 2. Okay. And then there's 1 hit out of all of these knights against Hunter.
This is what type of damage?
With his greatsword, so slashing.
Oh, bludgeoning.
So slashing.
Has this big ball at the end of the great sword they're clunking me with. Oh, my weakness.
Say total
Pointy and bludgeoning.
7 slashing damage.
Okay, so 3.
Okay, interesting. They just have a feature I just noticed. So, Then the 3 against Nuzzle. There is a 17 and a 16. 17 hits. There's another hit at a 19 plus stuff. So 24 total. And then, so just the 2 hits. So that's 6 plus 3. So that's 9 slashing damage. Half down to 4. And then 9 again, half down to 4. So 8 total. And then the 2 that are making crossbow attacks against Harmony, they each only get 1 attack. One of them is a natural 1. One of them is a 7. So no.
Yes, I didn't have to use shield.
So you went
Phew.
full on to this one.
Phew.
What did this? Oh, when they were
That was
swinging
the-
at you?
Yeah.
Mm. And that.
Sir Bluto's turn. Sir Bluto, Vriz is actually, I'm going to say
Do you
Vriz
just spend
makes
the
it
entire
very
turn looking
cross.
fabulous? I hope so.
No, he's got a great sword again that he borrowed from one of those that's using a
Does
crossbow.
that mean that the other person didn't have a great sword?
Yeah, one of these 2 that's using a crossbow.
Oh, he
does.
just took one of theirs?
He's
Oh!
using a crossbow, yes.
Oh my god.
These knights fight smart, guys.
Why are these knights fighting us?
Well, you could ask him.
Because the ogres
They're
couldn't
attacking.
Next best thing.
So 2 attacks against Hunter from Sir Bluto. They're pretty high. It is a 23 to hit and a 28 to hit.
I have 29, sorry.
Oh, really? So are both of those hits or just one? That's what I
Just-
wanted to know.
They're both.
Okay. Let's see. When does he get his extra damage? Which he is. So, that is 13. That is 18 slashing damage on the first one.
Okay.
And 6. So half down to 9.
Mhm.
6, 12. 17 slashing damage, half down to 8 on the second one.
So 8 and 9, so
Mhm.
17
So 17
total.
total.
Okay.
And he says, "Ha-ha! You're not invincible after all, you metal beast!" And he's just slashing into it.
Oh, this guy.
And you can see, like, in his helmet, there's, like, a glorious mustache.
Yeah.
This is
of course.
curled and black and
Is it
greasy.
waxed?
It's either waxed or greasy, one of the 2.
Oh,
Or both.
such fashion.
Nazria, you have 3 knights on you.
Alright, I'm gonna get them all. Or can I get the swords, my axe splitter, orc splitter, to cast haste on me?
Yes.
Yay! I'll ask it really nicely. Please,
Um,
will you cast haste on
An orc
me?
splitter says, "Yes, I can feel the evil radiating from these knights. You must slay them."
Yes, I agree.
Twice.
So on this turn, you get your bonus action attack and your haste attack.
Ooh.
So you get 2 attacks.
Woo!
But
Okay.
next turn you'll have more.
Yeah, next turn you'll have 4.
4 or 3?
2 for her standard attack, 1 for her haste action, 1 for bonus action.
Actually, go from bonus.
From rage.
Just regular?
Frenzied rage.
She's not
I'm
frenzied.
not frenzied.
Oh, then you just get your haste action attack this
Oh,
turn.
okay.
So
And
1.
next time I'll get 3.
Yep, my bad.
Okay.
Okay, I was confused.
Haste action attack is not super great. 4 plus 9. 11.
11 doesn't quite do it.
No.
The orc splitter scrapes across their plate mail.
But your AC goes up.
Your AC does go up.
Oh, that's
Quickly
true.
with finesse
With
and
plus
speed,
1,
you
right?
Plus-
scrape
plus
your
2.
initials in their plate mail.
Nice. Oh, that's right. 19 is my AC.
Yeah.
Now.
Hunter.
Okay. So Vriz is just not helping.
He's still like helping by like giving directions and stuff. Who do you want him to help this turn?
I'll take help.
Yeah, help Hunter.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack Sir Bluto. Are any of them next to me like bloodied?
They're singed.
Yes.
Because
So
Some of them
they
do
also
look,
fireball, right?
some
Yeah,
of
that's
them
why
do
you're
look
singed.
rather damaged, and also you flamethrowered them with your
Yeah.
gauntlets.
Very
Yes.
singed. Okay. Okay, well, I will attack the Lootmeister.
Sir Bluto.
Uh,
All right.
that shot. Do I have help?
Yes, you do on this
Oh,
first
God.
attack. Have help.
Alright, well,
Briz is cheering you in the corner.
not enough, probably. I will just let that one be then. I got a 16, it's probably gonna miss.
Yeah. Not quite enough. The rapier goes shing across the plate pan.
Try one more time. Oh.
Wow.
I got a 13.
13. Nope. Yeah,
Not
rapier
rolling very
again.
well.
Shing! He parries it out of the way.
Alright, and I will action surge.
Okay. So you get 2 more attacks time.
One more attack. I get one action and one. Well, an action, but if I make it an attack action, is that 2 attacks?
I was pretty sure, yeah, you get your full
You-
round of
you can-
extra attacks.
Okay, so I get 2 more attacks with action surge.
Woohoo!
Try again! Oh, there we go, 26.
Okay, that's a hit.
And I'm gonna make that a disarming attack.
Okay, so strength saving throw on his part.
18, DC 18.
That's a fail.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Take away his greatsword
take
again.
it out. Give me that! Stop taking that back!
No thanks
Okay.
for you.
And then, how deep is the water?
It's like 3 feet deep, but it's across the room.
Yeah, it's not good enough. Wait, across. Oh, it's in the air, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So damage is 17 damage.
Okay.
And then I will. And all the other ones have great swords too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Disarm them all.
I'll just.
You're just like one by one throwing swords into the bag of holding.
Yeah. I might as well, I guess. Alright, so I'll jab another one.
Okay.
And get a.
Is this at Pluto or one of the knights?
So he doesn't have a great sword
Not
anymore.
at the moment.
Are any of the other knights like heavily wounded?
No.
I'll attack the most wounded one.
Okay, the one
that I
most
can
wounded
see.
one next to you is this one.
Alright, so I got a 28 to hit him,
Okay, hits.
and that's also going to disarm. And I got
Natural 1.
Oh god.
19 magic damage,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna.
I believe Disarm throws it on the ground.
Okay.
And you've already used a free action to pick one up. So you have to pick that one up next.
Can I use a bonus action as a free action?
Technically no, but I'll allow it, I
Alright.
guess. How much was the damage on him?
19 magic.
18, okay.
Okay. It's
2.
2 gone, and this is gone. Okay, that's my turn.
That's actually enough to kill him as well.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Okay.
Stabbed in the chest.
I got
Okay,
it.
get that. Then it is Harmony's turn.
Finally. I am going to cast Shatter on the 2 with the crossbows that were firing at me.
Good call.
Yeah.
Constitution save?
Shatter. It is a Constitution save.
It's not one of their bad ones. So there's a 22 and a 6.
22 passes, 6 fails.
Use an animal handling check on Pluto.
Just like
Alright.
you dog.
So that is 13
Okay.
13 thunder damage.
So then if it's halved, it goes down to 6.
Yes.
Okay.
How do they look?
Actually, those 2 are... Sorry, I just took the damage off the wrong ones. Those 2 were 2 that took your fireball to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So this one takes the 6 damage. This one takes the full 13. They still look pretty good, both of them.
Okay, bonus action fireball.
Okay, same 2.
Yep.
Dex saves. Again, 1 is going to pass and 1 fails spectacularly.
Can I have 3d6, please? You?
An 18 and a 7.
Oh, 1 barely misses. Barely passes, too. Oh, that's a lot of 6s. Alright, let me calculate this for a second. 33 fire damage.
33. Okay, I'm gonna say that the one that failed the first one passes this one, and the one that passed the first one fails this one. So he's he is at 33 halves down to 16. Yes. Wow. Whoa! They've both taken an even 40 damage,
Wow.
And
and they're still alive.
darn.
Aw.
Anything
Okay.
else for Harmony?
That's all I can
Let's
do.
just breathe on them.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Then it's the Knights, and then we're going to call it for tonight mid-initiative because we're running out of time.
Okay.
So 2 Knights are making attacks against Hunter. 2 and then 3 against Nasria, and then 2 with crossbows against Harmony.
Oh, I forgot my 2 wild attack rolls.
Go ahead and do those. So against Hunter we have
Safe.
24 and 17.
Okay.
And then 16 is going to miss you. And then you have 1 more next to you. So that is 21 and 18.
Okay.
So what is your
21
AC right
hits.
now? Okay, so it's 2 hits total against you.
Yeah.
6 plus some. 9 slashing damage for the first one, halves down to 4. And then 11 plus
0.
3. So 14 slashing damage, half
7.
down to 7.
So 11. Okay.
Then the 3 against Nasria. With your heightened AC, natural 20 still hits you.
Oh
Then we'll go to the second
Actually,
night.
horse splitter.
There's another natural 20. And then the
What?
third night, I'm
What dice are
kidding you
you
not.
using?
These 2.
Fire killers.
And then 21 still hits you.
Yes.
Okay, so 3 hits. 2 of them are natural 20s.
Holy shit, man.
I'm
Cool.
sorry,
I might die.
Nasria.
Oh,
How much HP do you have left?
32.
Oh, well. Yeah.
You're gonna have all of this, so.
Oh, that's true.
But that's 2 crits.
Yeah.
So that's
taking normal damage.
14 slashing damage, half down to 7 for the first one.
Okay, so that's 24.
Halved. So then that's 23, half down to 11 for the second. And then the third hit was a regular hit, not a crit, but it's max damage on it. So that is 15 slashing damage,
7.
half down to 7.
Oh my god. Got
7
7 HP.
Save.
Do you have any potions on you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Then there's the 2 with crossbows on Harmony. That's it for the knights. One of them is going to hit, one misses spectacularly.
Wait.
The hit is, let me give you a total, 24.
Okay.
So it's 19 plus 5.
Okay, then I'm not even gonna bother with shields.
The other one misses regardless.
I'll
because-
hellish rebuke that one though.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
So with crossbow, he does 1d10. Wow, high damage. He doesn't get a bonus to like damage with his crossbow.
Oh yeah,
It's just
those are just straight damage, man.
well, no, it's just because he has a +0 to his dex. So he does 9
That's
9 damage of piercing,
Okay.
and then you hellish rebuke him.
Yep.
So it
And
makes
that
a
would
dex
be-
save.
Yeah.
14 doesn't do it.
Nope. Motherfucker, I rolled a 10. So 24 fire damage.
Ooh.
Yep.
He goes up in flames.
Yep.
Screaming in agony,
Yep.
and he's dead.
Hellish rebuke at a 2nd level, dude.
And that is where we'll end for tonight, with the group in a little bit of peril, but holding their own against these knights. So we'll pick up in this room next session, which will not be next week, because I'm out of town.
No, it'll be the week after next.
It'll be the week after next. I think then we're not going to have Nasria, but we'll give Zach her character sheet. It'll be a bit wonky, but it'll be fun. So, if you joined in and enjoyed the wacky nonsense of White Plume Mountain, please come back for more. Not next week, but the week after. Check out our VODs on YouTube and Twitch. We've got lots of videos up till now. There's lots of lore for our regular campaign to catch up on. So yeah, other than that, have a good night. See y'all later. Bye.
Good night.